Oh, you sizing me up already. Okay. So I ran within my room because I had on my pajamas, put on my Uggs and my tights, and I said, come on, square up.
On January 6th, 2023, officers responded to a school for a call of potential child abuse. A school security guard had noticed a student enter the building with one eye completely swollen shut and immediately notified authorities.
They contacted grandma. The young girl switched up her story 3 different times to administrators, so they're saying our story's not straight. Parents stay in New York. Parents stay in New York.
Injury at?
The eye. It's a big knot to the eye. So that's
How she said she got the wound. Grandma punched her, or what did she say?
They were just about to get to that, what grandma said. They just got the story from the young girl, but these other stories keep changing.
Grandma are home?
Yeah, grandma should be at home. And mom is already notified in New York. So when you spoke to grandma, what did she say happened? Grandma said that she explained that there was some situation with the teacher. The teacher had called her. She was getting in trouble with that, but she didn't explain exactly what happened. She said that her exact words were, "She was so disrespectful to me yesterday," and so she said, "I gave it to her good, so she's been crying all night, so her eyes might be puffy." But then, so puffy is different from
swollen.
But she came down to the nurse. She asked me, can I talk to her? Because she's taking her back to New York this week. Talk to her. And she'll be coming down to the school, grandma's house, later on today. Before I could even call the girl down, she comes down to see the nurse. Good morning. She comes down to see the nurse. And that thing is like her eye is asleep. Can we see it? Yeah.
Alright, babe. I'm Officer Montgomery. Okay, this is Sergeant Lanford, okay? And we just want to talk about exactly what happened, okay? Is that okay with you? And we're going to talk with the administrator and the other officer here, okay? Is that okay? Alright. So, from your side, can you explain to me exactly what happened to your eye? And how did it all start?
I got in trouble at school yesterday.
Okay.
It's something that wasn't true.
Okay.
And they called my parents. Well, they called my grandma and told her. I asked her, could I go outside? And then I did. She did tell me yes, but she didn't realize that she did tell me yes instead of telling me no. So when I went outside and came back in, I guess she was out looking for me. Because one of my friends had called me and said, Grandma Lucy is looking for you. Where you at? Because they thought I was at her house. And then I did curse at her, and she had hit me, but normally she wouldn't hit me. So it shocked me from when she hit me.
What time did you return home? What time did you leave?
I left around when I got off the bus, it was 5:30, so probably 5:50, and I came home at 6:15.
Alright, so after Grandma confronted you with all of such, then what happened?
So then she started yelling at me and stuff, and she was jumping at me, and then when she did, she had hit me, and then she was telling me to get out the house and everything, and she was threatening.
No, you say hit. In what form of hitting?
She punched
slap, punch you, close fist?
Close fist type punches.
Close fist. Would you say how many times?
Once.
You didn't hit your grandma or anything like that?
So what happened when you ended up, you said that you ended up swearing at her at some point. Was that before she ended up hitting you?
No, it was after she hit me.
Then what happened? After she hit you, you started cursing at her. What'd you do after that?
So she called my mom because she was trying to see if my mom could just talk to me because normally she does, and my mom didn't answer the phone. So she started dragging me down the stairs, and they dragged me out of the house and closed the door on me and told me to stop knocking on the door because if I do, she's gonna call the cops to come and take me because she doesn't want me in the house.
You said she dragged you by the stairs, down the stairs?
Down the stairs.
How did she drag you?
She just pulling me by my shirt and my hair and stuff, trying to get me out the house. And when she did, she had closed the door and went back upstairs and told me I couldn't come back in the house. and the only thing I was in was my sweatpants and my socks and my stuff.
She did drag you all the way out of the house? And you said you kept ringing the doorbell? How long did you stay outside the house?
I think it was about like 15 minutes.
And when you kept ringing the doorbell and she answered, what happened?
She told me stop ringing her doorbell. If I do, she's gonna call the cops and tell me that she don't know me and that I'm random. And she told me already to stop ringing it. So all I could do was just pretty much just sit on the porch and wait for her to just let me back in.
We've already contacted you first. Yes.
You have?
Right, so I didn't know.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Absolutely. That's great. Yeah.
Just still call her.
They respond a lot faster to y'all than they do for us.
Yeah, because obviously she doesn't use back home.
No. God, no.
So DFAS does have to get involved with her, come pick her up, or you know how that works. But I need grandma Mike there. You need her now.
Yeah.
Tell her to go ahead and come up here now. What?
I get being mad at a child, but
Yeah, but you
you're
don't take
taking-
not like I said, is corporal punishment is legal, but not really not that.
I'm not fucking with you. Punching a child in the face. If she don't come in, I really don't even give a fuck what her side of the story is.
I don't care. But she has no reason to sit there and lie. She just told a straight story. For one, look at her eye, like.
Even if she was being disrespectful, it doesn't matter.
No, you don't take
There's
it
no amount of disrespect that can lead to that unless she
as an
starts
adult.
hitting.
As an adult function.
No,
A
listen.
teenager.
Even if she starts hitting grandma, you can't punch somebody like that.
Are you grandma?
Hi, yes.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Officer Montgomery with the
How are
federal.
you?
It's your hands right there. You go.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm Officer Montgomery with
I
federal.
need help. Yeah, I'm.
No, I understand.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Miss. All right, Miss. I'm Officer Montgomery. This is Sergeant Lanford with the Fairburn Police Department. Okay. All right. So.
At this point, and you can verify, I am beyond the fact of tired, in which I'm going to take her back to New York on Friday. Just coming from my job, that I just got a new job, and I just told my supervisor that I'm going to take her back because she's not getting no better. It's getting worse. You understand? To any child. My granddaughter looked at me yesterday and called me a She called me a She called me a op. Do you understand what I'm looking at you because you know what I'm going through. I'm tired. Last night she took me to a place that I didn't want to go.
So
But for her to be in my face the way that she was in my face, you understand, disrespecting me hard. She wanna, am I asleep? She wanna in my sleep? I don't know, I came here yesterday because she has this little boyfriend. You can't have no boyfriend. You ain't got time for no boyfriend. Your boyfriend is school. First of all, I'm her grandmother. My son is incarcerated, okay? I stepped up and I did what I have to do as a grandmother and as his mother, what he asked me to do. We lived in New York. We was in a fire, lost everything, and we moved down here for a better life. I just bought a beautiful home right down here. 6 bedrooms, she has her own room. I could take you to my house now, and y'all can see which house she's living in.
all right. So
So,
can you just start off with what all happened yesterday?
It's just. So, she have a phone. I've bought her numerous of phones, and she dropped them, she break them. Okay. I'm not going to get you another phone. She's on this, oh grandma, the other kids got an iPhone, go get me an iPhone. I have a little Android, I'm not buying you no iPhone. You do good with your grades, you do what you have to do, I'll give you the world. But if you in school and you acting like you raised by some, That's not going to happen. Because I raised you being very respectable. I'm up at this school all the time. She disrespect this lady right here. Disrespect her. It's embarrassing to me because I don't raise you like that. So now I tried to bend and she came and she asked me, Grandma, can I have a boyfriend? I said, no, you can't have no boyfriend. Your boyfriend is math, science, that's who your boyfriend is. I said, but okay, he's a friend and he's a boy. You understand? So y'all can be friends, but it's no boyfriend and girlfriend like how, you understand? I'm none of that. Okay? I'm coming back and forth. I take the phone from her. I don't
That was what the argument started.
This is what's this is how this is what I'm saying. I'm leaving, and I'm not sure if since she's been with this boy, her attitude has changed. But I know he has a sister here named Imani. Supposed to go here, right? Imani. So I said to her, I said, well, no, I'm not buying you another phone. She has some type of way that she can still use the phone through a Wi-Fi or something to that effect. Okay, so you're still doing what I told you not to do. You're still defying my rules. Okay, fine. I'll let you go ahead and you talk. She came and she said, Grandma, I hope you don't get mad, but Langston, whatever his name is, wants to buy me a pair of Uggs. I said, what? So she said, yeah, he wants to buy me a pair of Uggs. He told his mother, and his mother is going to buy him the Uggs. At that time, now, if I'm saying his mother, well, I need to speak to his mother. Get on the phone with him. However, her phone, because her phone is broke. I don't know if you've seen her phone. Her phone looks like a jigsaw puzzle in the front. So I don't know how you talking to him, but y'all talking. I get on the phone. I said, hello, Langston. You supposed to be, because I call her Nunu. You supposed to be Nunu's boyfriend? Yeah, I said, no, you're not. So you have no boyfriend. I said, what's this you about us? Can I speak to your mother? Nothing. She came home from school yesterday. Yeah, she came home from school. Grandma, I hope you don't get mad, but remember you told me about the Uggs that you asked me about? I said, yeah. She said, but you bought them for me. If I can, I live right around the corner. I can take you home and bring you the Uggs that he bought for her. And I said, he got you Uggs. How's that? His mother bought it. I said, well, with all that being said, I would like to speak. You understand? I want to see, because I don't know if your boyfriend or whoever he was took it from your sister or he did or whatever, and I need to speak to your mother to see where her head is at.
Right.
Because you're buying a gift for a 12-year-old, something ain't right here. So with that being said, my son came home and he heard me arguing with her, and he's like, because he called her cheeky. What's going on? Right. So I said, well, prior to that, she had got in my phone and went in my Shein, Shein, the app, and ordered $106 of stuff in Shein on my phone. You understand? So everything that I'm saying to y'all, I got all rights to light tail up. So now I called her grandmother, because her other grandmother lives in New York, and I told them that I was going to bring her back up. That was around the holiday. My fiance said to me, because we've been together for 30 years, he says to me, Lou, let's not take her back to New York. Let's give her another chance. You understand? See what happens. And if she don't act right, when summertime comes, when she goes up to summer, she'll just stay. So I called back to grandmother. That's the only reason why she stayed, because Rick said, so we're going to see how this is before the holidays. Last night, she got to go. So now when she's talking to her mother yesterday, she's saying, oh, you don't care about me, you gave me up, What?
So she talked to her mother yesterday?
She speaks to her mother all the time. She's a compulsive liar, so y'all know that.
Okay.
She'll put some tears on you in a minute. So that's why when I come to have
She told us a different story.
Yeah.
So when I come here and I first had a meeting with her, and I felt kind of bad because she had everything planned, what she was going to tell me. I didn't really let her get a word in edgewise, because I was going to tell her, I know what I got. I have 4 grandchildren, a set of triplets. I know each one of them because I watched them. You understand? I might be look young, but I'm an old soul.
So let me ask you this. So with her being disrespectful and you saw the Shein order yesterday?
No, the Shein order was Christmas time.
Christmas time.
Yesterday was, when she came home, I already got the phone call from the school. So I was on my phone taking care of some business because I got a new job, so I was taking care of some business.
Right.
She came in and she asked me, Grandma, can I go outside? I looked at her because you know you can't go outside. You was there when I spoke to the teacher. Are you kidding me?
Right.
So I looked and I said, no, and continued to do what I was doing. She said something under her tongue. Oh, this is why. Let me continue. Went upstairs. She came back downstairs on the computer. Don't you know she got up and went outside anyway?
She just left the house without
Yes, she did.
permission after you already told her no.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay? So with that, because I have alarm, so I heard the clip.
Right.
So I said to my fiance, I said, wait a minute. Did she just go outside? And I told her no. He was like, Lou, don't pay, because my nickname is Lou, don't pay her no mind. So I finished what I'm doing, and it didn't sit right with me. It didn't sit right. So I said, Rich, let me get my coat. Let me go and see what happened. What's going on? So I went around the corner to a friend's house, Layana. So I went to Layana's house and I asked her, Nunu came over here? She looked. No. I said, she didn't? She said, no. I said, well, okay. She said, wow. I said, oh, I'm looking for it. She said that she was coming over here. Do you know where she went? Oh, she might have went to somebody else's name, she said. So I said, so I'm looking at her, and she ain't know how to lie. I'm like, By the time I got home, the friend Layana must have had texted her. And by the time I was coming the way, who was walking? I ain't said nothing to her.
She was already warned.
I know the game. Like I told my granddaughter, we invented the game. Y'all just messed it up. So, really. So with that being said, I didn't say nothing. Didn't say nothing. Because again, I already knew that we was going to go from one to that. And I'm saying how I got this beautiful house, and when I come home from work, I can't be happy in my house. I got my house blessed. You understand? And there's nothing but negativity coming inside my house. Till I had a plant. I bought a plant, and the plant died. And I told her the plant died because the energy in here is no good. That's how deep I am in with stuff. So with that being said, she went upstairs. She came back. I said, oh, so you grown. You grown, huh? So she, what, Grandma? I said, you didn't hear me when you asked me, can you go outside? You didn't hear me say no? Oh, I didn't hear you. I said, you didn't hear me say no. I said, because I looked right at you and said no and continued to do what I was doing. You heard me. I said, and then I heard you, because I clean my ears. I can hear very well. I heard you say, oh, I can't do nothing inside here. I just want to go outside until 6 o'clock. I said, I heard you say that. And she looked. So what time do you think she was in the house? She came back in the house yesterday. 6. So you did what you had planned to do. So with that being said, we going back and forth, So now when I come upstairs now, she on the phone with this Lakeson person, and she talking loud. And I'm like, hey, hello, bring that down. Have some respect. Oh, these adults here. I said, I don't know if you trying to make yourself look big for whoever, or you trying to prove yourself. I said, because you sound dumb. I said, you can't even really have an argument that makes any sense because of the dumbness that you're saying. She told me I was in a car accident. I have a screw in my leg. She said, that's why you was in a car accident. I said, that's what your comeback is? Oh, that's why you wear lace fronts. I said, you see, you still a kid. You look like a grown adult, but your mind frame is a kid. So she's doing all of that, and the person is on the phone hearing you disrespect me. So I went over to her and I tapped them lips. So when I tapped them lips, oh, out of here, word to my mother. Oh, I said, oh, so you want to fight? You want to fight? Because, you see, I'm small. So you would, you sizing me up already. Okay. So I ran within my room because I had on my pajamas, put on my Uggs and my tights, and I said, come on, square up. What happened? What you want to do? You bad. Oh, if I hit you, I said, you see, you're not bad. Because you saying, if I do this, and then when I say something, walk away, she running her mouth. So when she ran up, I ran up on her real quick. And she looked. I said, yeah, that's what I'm letting you know. Because the way that you're talking to me like you're a grown woman. And I'm a grown woman. And you know my reactions would be to another grown woman? To do just what I did. You understand? So now she carrying on. My fiance was downstairs. He came upstairs. He's like, what's going on? She go in her room. She locked the door. Rich, go get the thing. You took the door off the hinges. You want to play? We're not going to do that. So we carrying on. So she's like, I'm going to leave. I said, so get out. Go ahead. You got somewhere to go. Where you going to get out? She know, grandmama. Like I said, I have no reason to lie because I'm livid. I grabbed her by her shirt, bloop down the stairs, opened up my door, and I threw her outside and locked my door back. Now you crying, so that's why the eyes is puffed up, because that's how she was crying, and I closed my door, and I'm talking to her through the door. Oh, I'm cold. I'm a hypothermia. How you going to hypothermia, boo? I'm in the medical field. You can't do that. So she carried on. I said, oh, you got your friends. Oh, because Langston and come over here and he'll do this to you. I said, tell him to come on. I said, see, they done gassed you up and you the fool. You boo-boo the fool because they done gassed you up so bad. So with all that being said, my long drawn out story.
So how do we get to her?
I told you she was crying. She told me that she was going to, she picked up a knife.
Mm-hmm.
She literally picked up a knife and said that she had stabbed his. You understand? So now I have in my hand to defend her. You want to come on, little girl. So it was really the fact that she was smelling herself and she wanted to attack me. She wanted to fight me. And really, basically, she did somewhat.
So she threatened you and then she just wanted to score up and fight you?
Yeah.
And you just got the better end of the stick?
Like I said, I was just felt threatened for her, the way that she want to fight, and she on the phone with the people and she telling them that they're going to come to you and bring them to my house. You understand? So I hit her. Didn't mean to hit the arm. I did not mean for it. But you know, every action has a reaction. And she had me to the point where
you were sick and tired of being sick and tired.
Girl, could you please say it again? I'm tired.
What led to the punch? That's the important part. We need
a lot led to the punch.
I get that. I get the emotional.
Yeah, totally.
I get the emotional part, okay? But we need to specific on the physical action. Sorry, I'm not forgetting. I get it.
It was just.
We do it.
It was just
you think
so.
your child?
I got a 12-year-old.
It's just so much.
I've dealt with a lot of juveniles out on the street that I won't punch it.
And like I told her, you're not built for it.
So what was your boiling point to end?
My boiling point was the fact that I told her, keep your mouth shut. And you're literally cursing me out. When I say cursing me out, I mean. And I'm going to sit there. My boys never, and I raised boys. You understand? Do you know how that feels? Do you know how I felt? And I'm saying to myself, me and my fiance have been together for 30 years. You know how embarrassed I feel? Do you know how embarrassed I feel?
To hear that from a child that you raised, yeah.
I can't, I don't want to send her back to New York because it wasn't, you understand, this is different. And I wanted to be down here because the growing up, I love Atlanta. I just love down here so much. The way the people treat me, I just love it. And I'm trying to give her a better way, but she don't want it. And I can't let her tell you, the guy that you was there here, he said to me, you gotta take care of you. And if I send her back to New York, I know I'm not going to sleep. I don't know if y'all ever been to New York, but her mama, you can't tell your kids who to lay with, but his baby mother, Lord Jesus. So when I send her back, I'm sending her back to the wolves.
Right.
So that means that I'm not going to sleep. I'm not going to be able to function too much because I don't know what's going to happen to my granddaughter that don't know what she's getting ready to get into. But I got to show you. And like I told her, when I take you up there, don't call my phone, don't do nothing, because I'm done. I'm done.
So look, I'm gonna ask you a question, okay?
Sure.
And I need a straightforward answer.
Sure.
Straightforward answer. All right. How did her eye become the way that it is?
I didn't, to tell the truth, I didn't see it. And the funny thing was, when she went to sleep last night, she had to bed. She said, I'm gonna sleep in the closet. You wanna sleep in the closet? What are you sleeping in the closet for? So, this morning I got up for work, look at her bed, the door's off, so I see the bed. Where you at? Look in the closet, open the closet. You in the closet sleeping? She got the comforter, she got the sleeping bag and her pillow. And why you like that? I said, well, okay. You want to sleep, since you done slept in the closet, don't you think you want to get up and get in your bed? No, I don't want to. I said, well, okay, baby.
So I'm gonna say this, okay?
Okay.
It's obvious that she was hitting her eye. Okay?
Well,
So
I didn't see it.
very obvious. And it's not a pretty picture.
It's not?
No.
Really?
Okay, because I'm gonna say it like this.
I didn't.
You can hit somebody, and the swelling does not happen right then and there.
And
It shows
the
the next day, yes.
Really?
Her eye is shut. So I want to know, honestly, how did that happen? Because let's be clear, you got two people saying that that this happened. So I want from your side exactly how did her eye end up like it is?
Well, like I said, we was upstairs, we was going back and forth, and I had the thing in my hand, and she said something, and I just was like, no, get away from me.
Did you hit her in the face with it?
No, I just did like this.
Where was she standing at? You
Right
were sitting
here.
down and she
No,
was
we were
both
standing. Yeah, we were standing, and I was like, no, get away from me, stop, get away from me,
Okay,
leave
then
me alone.
when you did that, what did she do?
Then she said, Grandma, you hit me in my eye. And I looked, and I was like, yeah, because again, she lied so much.
What did her eye look like when you did that?
It didn't look fine. It looked fine.
Again, the swelling's not going to happen right then and there.
Right,
It does
so,
take a few
right,
hours.
right. So you see, I'm looking because I didn't know that it looked like that. I would never hit her like I saw her. I hit you, reprimand you, but I would never do nothing to discard you or anything like that because I've been through too much with you for us.
I'm gonna say it like this. It was noticeable this morning. Okay? It's even more noticeable now.
Okay, sorry to cut you. My field, but I got to work. I called my field, but she's on this way coming up here too.
Who?
My fiance. He said I called him this morning. I said, "Well, how was everything?" He said, "You went to school." He said, "Well, Lou, her eye, it might be a problem." So I said, "Really?" So he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, Rich, if anything happens, I have my paper trail. I've been asking for the help. Do you understand? I didn't mean to hit her and it to look the way that it looked."
So I'm gonna say this too, since we're on the subject of your fiance.
Punch?
All right. So what if I tell you that not only she stated that you punched her in the eye, but your fiance did as well too?
Well, he coming up here. I would need to hear him say that he punched me out because
I got him on camera. I spoke to him.
I didn't punch her in the eye. I did not.
And he said that he had to break you guys up.
Yeah, because that's how me and her was going back and forth. And he had to come up and stop.
And for him to tell you this morning that her eye is going to be a problem.
He was right. And I
says that it was caused by you in some type of way. So I wanted to hear from your side exactly how did her eye end up like that. I mean, if you're saying that you just hit her with a tray.
Right, I didn't. I did not punch or do anything. No, I did not. I did not. Telling you the truth. I love my grandchildren. I love.
But I'm going to say this as well. Your granddaughter's eye is bad. And look at me. Look,
did not.
listen. It's bad coming from a certified paramedic and another paramedic that I just spoke to.
I did not do anything to try to hurt. I just wanted her.
So if you're saying that you hit her with a tray and you're not sure if you hit her in the face or not, at the end of the day, we know for a fact that she was struck in the face. So then at what
So I
point,
was going to,
so again, at what point did you say that she said something about her eye?
when I had walked away, when I said, away, she was like, Grandma, you hit me in my eye. And I said, what?
Was she holding her eye?
She was just standing because she was crying. You understand? Or from prior.
Was she bleeding any?
No.
Did you see any scratches or anything?
No, but it was dark upstairs
It was
in my
dark?
house. It was like a dim type of light, kind of. I have a night light in there, so it was.
So you struck her with an object in the eye because she yelled out that you hit her in the eye?
I struck her with an object.
Yeah.
Like I said, I did have the tray in my hand.
What's the tray made of?
It's like this.
It's wicker?
It's like a wooden wicker.
Yeah, something. It's pretty. It's cute. I don't know if it's the crowd, the new crowd she's saying going around. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm gonna say it like this.
What?
I'm gonna say this, okay? She's 12. Teenagers then, compared to early 2019, 1990s,
Different.
not the same. They're encouraged by social media and etc.
Yeah.
The phones weren't in back then, so now it's a little bit different.
Yeah.
But as adults, one, we have to learn to control ourselves and not let a child entice our anger. Even as teachers, I'm pretty sure they get up to that point and they be like, you know what? But then you literally have to have some type of self-control. And not can
Exactly.
you lost control.
I did. And I'm not going to even sit here. And I did. Because we just went through this last week. We just.
But it doesn't get to. It doesn't get. Listen, it doesn't get to a point where you want to square up with a 12-year-old.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Or dragging a 12-year-old down the stairs, Montgomery.
Montgomery, you're 100% right.
It doesn't get to that
I
point.
really let her. That's why I said I have to take. You understand? Give her
Because
back.
I want you to look at it in this way, okay? From my standpoint, as a mother, okay, to another mother.
Okay.
All right. She's disrespectful. She left the house when you didn't want her to. She says things that she knows will tick you off. And you let her tick you off to the point where you have to lay hands on her, you drag her down the stairs.
For her to stop.
Listen.
Okay, sorry.
To stop talking. That's the problem. Because she was saying things that was pushing your buttons as if it was another adult that was doing it. Okay? You let a 12-year-old push your buttons. But as parents, we have to learn self-control because, just like you said, for every action there's a consequence. But that also applies to adults.
It does. I understand that. Because
if I showed you your baby's eye at the moment, you ain't going to want to see it. Look at this.
This is y'all too.
This is social work. Yeah.
All right. That. This is. There's no excuses around this one.
it's not.
It's obvious that she was struck with something, but it caused this.
You can tell her to pick up the knife?
Oh, we already got both sides. Both of their stories corroborated just fine. She already told us her story about it, so that's all we needed. Which is, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you this, okay? This ain't gonna be pretty.
Huh?
This ain't gonna be pretty.
What is it?
It's gonna be rough. Alright?
I know it is.
But you're gonna be charged with 2 counts. Okay? Battery FBA and cruelty to children.
I'm going to jail.
Social services will end up taking custody of her for now.
I can't. I tried, Rich. I tried, Rich. Rich, I tried, Rich. And you know I tried, Rich. Again, I'm so sorry. I did not know that it looked like that. I did not know. I just want the best for my granddaughter. That's why I brought her down here to give her the best life, to help her out. And look what it did to me. Look what it did to me, Rich. And I try, and I try, and I try. Give her a better life. And look what it did to me.
Alright. Any of your jewelry that you have on, you can end up giving to him. Anything in your pockets, your phone, everything goes to him. Because you can't take it with you where you're going. If there's any phone numbers that you want to write down, I'll give you a piece of paper and a pen to do so. Alright, give him the pen.
My supervisor.
I'm gonna just check you real fast so you end up getting in the car, okay? So just come in. Alright, separate your feet. Separate, yep. There you go. Yeah, cause you got a jacket on because it's cold out there. It's cold in there. So he told you exactly where you going? Fulton County Jail, Rice Street. Rice Street.
Rice Street. Make sure you call my office.
Alright, put your hands behind your back. Yeah, you do. So I can't put you in the back without it.
Let's put this in the pocket.
Yep, go ahead. Put all your stuff in the pocket.
These hot flashes.
Go ahead, put your numbers in your pocket.
These hot flashes. These are some of your clothes.
If you want me to cut the air on or the heat on, let me know. Put your hands together like you're praying. There you go.
The woman was charged with battery against a family member and child cruelty. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and remember to like and subscribe for more content like this.